There we go. Hey guys, DynodonnyMac here again from Shaver Racing Engines with my really good friends.
Lake Speed Jr., thanks for having me, Don.
Oh
Appreciate
gosh,
it.
we had a lot of fun today.
Oh yeah, as
really
always, we worked our butts off.
Yes, yes.
Found a couple of gremlins along the way, but always we learn something new every time. And sometimes it's learning what you already know, but confirming it in a way that you may have had a suspicion before.
Exactly.
And you said, you know, I think this is true. But today, buddy, we know it's true.
You know, we've got this Lake Speed and Total Seal have this brand new product, which I talked about earlier this morning, and we finally actually were able to complete the test today. Now,
gas-ported, gapless
top ring, gas-ported, gapless top ring. So, and one of the things that we really saw that was just incredible for me, as most of the motor guys know, whenever you decrease the blow-by on an engine, you are increasing the efficiency of the motor.
Yes.
It's very simple concept to talk about. So we have been running this motor for over 10 years now.
Oh yes, thousands upon thousands of dyno pulls.
So when we first started and we started hooking up the blow-by meter to find out what was going on, it's kind of a stock Chevrolet, 383 inches or something like that. You know, we'd seal it up and hook the blow-by gauge up, and boy, we'd peg the gauge.
Yep.
I mean, it was, you know,
the very first ones we ran at 6,000 RPM, it was like
exactly.
Man, it literally took a little ball and pegged it at the top.
It was amazing, and you know, we were doing oil tests back then, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And then once we started actually doing the ring test, that's when we got a little bit more critical with the blow-by gauge, and we got with the thinner rings that we've been using.
Gas-ported thinner rings.
Exactly. We got the blow-by down. We got the blow-by. We cut the blow-by in half.
Yes,
basically.
we did. We cut it in half. Cut it in half.
We went from pegging the gauge at 10 to between 5 and 6. We thought that was incredible.
Right. We were dancing in the streets back then.
Ooh, we were. Today, however, you know,
you wouldn't believe me if I said after saying what 4 or 5, you know, all of a sudden we were at 2.
We were at 2 today on the blow-by. I actually had to come in and check to make sure the gauge was hooked up correctly.
Right.
And that is one of the biggest things that kind of blew us away today.
Yeah.
Now, the numbers, you know, I'm not going to give out a bunch of numbers. Did we make some gains? Well, of course we made some gains, but we were fighting a couple of things along the way.
Fuel, right? So the last time we ran this test, it was in March.
It's in early March.
Had winter blend fuel here in Southern California.
Exactly. Yeah.
Today it's May, mid-May. Yeah. So we're on summer blend fuel now.
Here in California, unfortunately, that's what happens.
And it's a shame.
And because of that, the efficiency of any motor goes down. Yeah. I've noticed in my car, for example, driving back and forth to work, that I've lost about 3 miles per gallon, and that's, you know, that's just because of the gasoline. The car hasn't changed. You know, my driving habits haven't changed. The route hasn't changed. No. It just happened. So we kind of fought that today, even though we did make some gains over the non-gas-ported
we still made some gains.
The numbers weren't exactly what we had anticipated.
No, just for reference, people, typically in the past, we would see at least 5 to 6 foot-pounds of loss just from the winter blend to the summer blend.
Exactly.
It was always that much worse.
Yeah.
Today, it was closer to like 8 to 10.
Yeah, it was
dramatic.
And, you know, so you're saying, well, the ring didn't work. Well, no, that's not what we're saying at all.
No, because the blow-by
doesn't lie.
No, it does not.
The blow-by doesn't lie. When you have less blow-by in an engine, on the same engine, your engine's going to be more efficient. And that's what we found out today.
Oh, yeah. And oil temperatures went down, blow-by went down. Even just on the break-in, it was 5% less throttle needed to run the engine at 3,000 RPM.
At the same load, at the same RPM, because we do the same process every day.
Right. Yeah. So it was big. I mean, and the confirmation of the fuel, in case someone's wondering about that, is hey, you changed the timing and it made more power.
You know,
when you decrease timing and made more power,
we always run the same amount of timing.
Yes.
And so when we first realized that there might be a fuel problem, I thought, you know, that sometimes the beginning stages of detonation you can't feel or you can't hear it.
No.
So I just came in just to confirm our theory, and I took 2 degrees of timing out of the motor. And when the power goes up, when you do that, what does that tell you?
Yeah. Because this is the same timing we always run.
Exactly.
Nothing's changed.
Exactly.
Why in the world is this thing making more power with less timing? It doesn't make a lick of sense. So anyway, again, we learned a ton today. So again, thank you for you and all the guys here at Shavers are awesome. Always do a great job of making it easy to come and do some learning. And that was the case again today.
You know, like, it's always a pleasure working with you. We have learned so much, and you guys out there have learned so much from us sharing all this information. We really appreciate you guys paying attention to what you're doing. And stay tuned, because we've got some more stuff. The next time we're going to be working on some special coatings.
Right, exactly. We've already been seeing some gains with the sprint car motors with some coatings, and we got some newer ones coming that we can move that notch a little bit higher.
Exactly. One last thing, Brad, I got to tell you again, you did a great job on finishing this block. Right from the get-go, I knew that there was a big difference, so thanks again for all of that. So anyways, you guys have a nice Friday. Have a great weekend, and the next time we start doing this, testing these coatings, we'll definitely let you know.
Thanks, guys. Be good.
See you later.